So I'm pretty frustrated because I started ripping out a ton of wires in the bus and I got all of these wires out. No problems at all. And after that, there was one light that wasn't working. So I kind of changed around like a connection. And then all of the top lights now aren't working, and I'm just over it, and I don't have the mental capacity right now to try to figure it out. So I'm going to move on to something else. I'm going to start sanding the floor in here. I know I can do that. I'm capable of that. And just start getting this floor painted because we are going to start putting the windows back in. James has already started figuring that out, but until we get the windows in, these floors are still unprotected. So I'm just gonna try to get these floors painted that way. Even if it takes us a little longer to get the windows done, at least no more surface rust will appear. Yeah. This morning. Hi, Indy. Cinderella. This is my castle. Cinderella, Cinderella. The base primer is dried. We got Gypsy in there, getting her kitty cat paw prints all over the place. I'll have to clean that up. And now I'm gonna put the second coat of Rustoleum on. Hey, baby. Honey, that's not pollen. It's wood dust.
Nice and fuzzy and warm.
What? It's not a flower. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're attempting to put the windows in today. Hi-ya! We're starting with one window. We're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully we get the recipe right. And then we're gonna just try to get this side done. Because those windows have been out, all the windows have been out for like over 2 years. I'm sorry, bus. I'm sorry for that. But of course, it might rain. Might rain. It's going to rain soon. So we're trying to get as much done as possible. And there's also an eclipse going on right now. Unfortunately, there's too much overcast to see it. We're just gonna keep trucking along and see how far we can get. And hopefully we get this window in, and then we can get all the windows in, and then that means we can get the floors in, and then we can actually build the inside. I'm excited, I wanna get these in. Too much time has passed. It's time we get this project going inside. Yeah.
You'd mentioned the eclipse. I think it's the first one since 2012 or something like that. The similar one that's gonna happen.
I don't know.
The next one I think is in like 2036 or something. So we might be halfway done with building the bus by then.
Oh God, please! I hope we get it done. I hope we get it done sooner than that. If not, and you're still watching us in how many years is that in the future? If you're still watching this YouTube video for that long, props. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
hell yeah.
Loyalty. That is loyalty.
Would you like a co-pilot?
Oh my God.
I wonder if it'll fit. Too tall.
Oh, is it gonna fit?
Oh, and the emergencies.
Oh my God. Perfect. Wait, why are the emergencies on?
You just hit the button by
Oh.
Oh my God, because he drove. Remember when he was driving?
Everyone just settle down. Okay, we got 3 hours left on this thing, and I can't drive and argue with you rubes all at the same time?
Now he's driving our bus. He looks perplexed. As are we.
Yeah, it looks like he knows where he's going.
Perfect fit. Look at that. Really, it's perfect. Nice.
Alright, sweet.
Just gotta make like a ton more of these. We're hiding out in the bus because, of course, it's raining. But I'm also waiting for the dry lock to dry, so there's that as well. On the strips of wood that we just cut, which we're gonna hopefully frame out around these windows and hopefully get a window in, and hopefully it's correct.
Yeah, and if we can get windows in, then we don't need to use this.
We are so over tarps. This is probably like the 6th tarp we've purchased because they rip. They just don't last. They thin out, water gets through, they rip, and then they rip and they rip and they rip. So we're over the tarps, we're over them. Okay, the rain's getting worse. So I think we're just gonna have to put the window in and just hope for the best.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think it's gonna stop raining.
Sure. It's been raining all flippin'
it's
summer
definitely
and
not
fall.
gonna stop raining.
Yeah, it's definitely not gonna stop
Oh
raining.
my God.
Whatever, we're just gonna go
So
for
great.
it. We're just gonna have to go for it.
Beautiful.
Oh, I'm always so scared I'm gonna break the wood.
It moved.
Okay, I made contact with the metal. All right, you're up. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, that's in there. Like swimwear.
Stop burning! Stop it! Stop it! We're losing light. Keeps raining and didn't catch it on camera, but literally flooded the window with water when I moved the tarp. So we're just gonna try to get the window in tonight. So that way this wood doesn't stay exposed because we don't want it to get any more wet so it doesn't get any more ruined. Rain gods, we ask that you please temporarily stop the rain during this window installation process. It is getting dark and cold, and we really want to go to bed. But just get this window in, all right? Stop raining!
Wait, no one believes us. Hold on. We can barely see our
We can't even see.
It's gonna go something like this.
You know, I just realized.
We did something wrong.
No, I don't think we have the screws.
You realize how cool I am?
No.
You
I don't know if we have the screws we need to like drill into the window. I don't even know what screws we need for that. What are you doing?
The groove that we're screwing into, like measure it and draw a line, and then we avoid these holes, and we put stainless steel screws in, and we just go, so it's a new fresh hole, and it goes through this, and it goes through that. So we fasten this. Let's fasten this down to this. Is this strong enough?
Yeah.
We have 4 of these.
You just bite it. It's definitely strong enough. We'll just make the holes 3/4. We'll just remark it, and then we'll drill. See how this goes. It is later in the week, and as you can see, we have one side of our window screwed in. We had to get different screws because the ones we were using last weekend were breaking. So we stopped the process and went to do some investigating, found these sheet metal screws, tested them out, and they're working perfectly. Now the reason we're putting our windows in with these strips of metal is because the trim rings that were originally installed with the windows, they all broke during the gutting process. The screws they used when they installed them originally were awful, and they were stripped and they were rusted, and so we couldn't get the trim rings out without breaking them, unfortunately. But that's okay because we feel really confident with this process. We're going to have metal all the way wrapped around, drilled in, and the windows are not going to go anywhere. James is going to be back soon with more screws that we need in order to get all the rest of this framing in, which we've been chipping away at after work, late at night, in the dark. So those are ready. We just got to get them installed, and then we can cut more sheet metal and get the butyl tape around the edges of the outside of the windows, and then install our windows. We have all the windows that we are putting back in installed, except for one. And that's because when we went to go install the window, we noticed that it was very uneven. And when we tried to fix that, we found out why it was uneven. It's because this piece right here, it comes down further than on this side. So it naturally sits lower on this side. And we can fix that, but I do have to grind off this, which I've already marked. And hopefully when we put the window back in, if I can do this successfully, we'll be even in the window. Now these pieces of metal around the window, we did not install ourselves. The windows came with the bus this way, and they had customized all of these metal cuts. So we didn't notice that the window was uneven at first. And obviously now with the reinstall, we're noticing kind of all the little tiny errors. So hopefully this window will be in this week when we have time to work on it, the both of us again. And after that, we are going to focus on deleting those two windows behind me, because that's going to be where our headboard is and our shower. So that'll probably be in a different video because we have a lot to figure out there. But we're getting so close. All right, I'm going to get to grinding, see if I can make this window fit properly. Let's go, last window. Let's go, we're getting it in. Please be even. Oh yeah, that's it. That looks great.
Alright.
Indy's excited because all the windows on this side are in. Right, Indy?
Ooh. Hey.
Boink.
So they're
We
in,
did it.
except for that one,
Okay, except for behind us. but
that one,
before that.
and the other one. We have to put the
Sheet metal.
sheet metal. We're gonna attach the sheet metal and then have to cut out another hole for the bathroom window, which is the small window that we have in the bus.
Yes, sir.
This one right here. Kayla, clip it. And then, yeah, that'll be the last official window, but these are the last of the original windows that have gone into the
that are
bus.
going back in.
They're back in. Our plan worked. And, yeah.
See you on the next episode.
Yeah.